Okay, I have not made a video in like 2 months. No, I didn't die or spontaneously combust. I have just been super busy, but I'm still alive and thriving. But I really missed making videos, so here I am today, now that school is over and I have free time. So, I wanted to do a spring makeup tutorial. It's finally starting to get nice out and I just felt like, you know, spring is coming, so why not? Alright, so if you guys want to know how to get this look, then just keep watching. Okay, so I'm just going to pin back my bangs because if I don't, then I'm going to get makeup all up in my hairs. And say hello to my forehead. Alright, I've already primed and moisturized my face, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take this green tinted concealer by NYX, and what this is going to do is it's just going to cancel out the redness around my face. So I'm just going to apply this around like my nostrils, but just a little bit because this stuff goes a long way and I don't want my face looking green, you feel? So I'm just going to blend this out with my finger. Luna! My god, she almost knocked over my camera. And then I put it down my nose a little bit as well because my nose tends to be a little bit red. Sorry if it looks like I'm flipping you off, I promise I'm not. I'm taking my L'Oreal True Match in Porcelain. I like to use a sponge to apply this foundation because I feel like it gives it a more dewy finish. And it just looks more natural than if I were to use a brush. I also like to apply foundation over my eyelids because my eyelids tend to be a little bit discolored and red, and it just kind of helps to even out the skin tone. I'm going to be using two different concealers, and the first one is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and I'm just going to be applying just a little bit of this directly under my eyes to help hide the darker circles. Just going to dab this with my finger directly under my eye. And I like to use this concealer under my eye because it does not crease. If you want, you guys can also put this on your eyelid because I feel like it really primes your eye really well if you're going to be applying eyeshadow. I also like to apply a little bit of this that's left over on my finger, or just pick up a little bit more and bring it down the bridge of my nose just to highlight right there. So now I'm going to take my NYX concealer and I'm going to apply this on the highest points of my cheekbones just to extend this highlight. And I'm going to blend that out with my finger. Also going to put this on the red areas that I put the green concealer over earlier, just to kind of make sure that they're not going to show through. I just need extra coverage on some areas like around my nose. And I'm also going to put this up here as well, just to kind of highlight my forehead area a little bit. Oh my god. Okay. In case you guys noticed me compulsively checking up at the ceiling, it's because there's a gigantic spider, and by a gigantic I mean like half the size of a penny. He is just chilling on my ceiling and he's getting closer and closer to being directly right on top of me, and I'm kind of terrified that he's gonna either somehow fall directly into my mouth or into my coffee. So there's that. Alright, so since we're trying to keep this look kind of dewy and glowy looking, I'm going to take my Benefit What's Up highlight. I don't like to just apply this right straight on my face because I feel like it kind of drags around my other makeup, but I'm just going to tap my finger on this and dab it right along kind of where we put that NYX highlight, and this is just going to catch the light so nicely. I also like to extend this up above my eyebrow and kind of connect it down. Now if you want, you can also take a little bit of this and put it right above your Cupid's bow, and I just like to put the tiniest amount right in the middle of my nose. Now that we're looking extra shiny, I am going to take just a little bit of setting powder. I don't want to use too much, like I'm not going to use the full amount that I usually do because we still want this to look dewy. I'm going to use my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural, and this is in Light Plus, and I'm just going to take the smallest amount of this. And the main reason that I want to use this to set my makeup is because I'm going to be using powder blush and bronzer, and I don't want to apply that right on top of a liquid foundation, so we need something for that to sit on top of. And I'm going to be careful not to apply too much of this right where we just put the highlighter, because that kind of defeats the purpose, but I am going to put just a little bit, like the lightest layer, all over my face. Alright, now that I'm looking real pale, I'm going to take a bronzer, and I'm going to take this one by Sephora. It's Los Cabos. And I'm not going to be contouring. I'm just going to be applying this kind of around my face as a bronzer, just to make my face look a little more like I'm not dead. Like I said, I'm not concerned with creating shadows like I would be if I were contouring. I'm just placing this on my cheeks and up to my temples, just to give my face like a subtle bronzy glow. Also gonna put this along my hairline, just to make my forehead look a little bit less large and in charge. Okay, now that I got my bronze on, I'm gonna do my favorite part, which is blush. Milani and Luminoso, which I know is super popular right now, but it's just so pretty and glowy, and it's perfect for springtime. It's like a nice pink, and it has some gold shimmery throughout it too. Alright, so obviously my brows need a little bit of help, but I'm just going to speed through that part because it's boring and you guys have seen it before. So now that I'm done with my brows, it's time to go onto the eyeshadow. And to be honest, I planned to do this with the Lorac Pro palette today, but a couple hours ago I got a knock on the door and look what came in the mail! I'm so excited. I don't really know what I'm going to do with it because I haven't really had time to play around with it yet, but I was too excited to not use it, so let's just wing it. Okay, so I'm a dumbass and accidentally pushed the record button when I was already recording, so I just lost some footage. Basically, all I did was apply this shade called Milk Chocolate, and I just put that on my lids and up to my brow bone, so basically just like put it on as a base. I am going to take Salted Caramel, and that's this shade right here. Where did my brush go? I had it in my hand. Okay. And then put that directly in my crease. Now, you know what? I'm actually going to take this pink color, and this is called Strawberry Bonbon, on the center of my lid. Because, you know what? It's springtime, and it's okay to be girly, you know? There's a really pretty darker purple shade, and it's called Cherry Cordial. Is that how you say that? Because this is gonna go in the outer V. Taking a smaller pencil brush like this, I'm just gonna put some more of that cherry color on the outer V, just to build up the color. Make it a little more intense. I'm going to just take what's left over on the brush and just barely drag that underneath part of my lower lash line. And I'm just going to blend everything that I just put on the lid, just because you don't want it to look so harsh. And this is going to take forever, so you know. See you guys in a second. So I think I'm going to take this shimmery highlight shade. This is called Champagne Truffle, and it's this one right here. I'm just gonna apply this right on my brow bone for like a shimmery highlight. I'm also gonna put a little bit of that on the inner corner of my eye as well. And if you guys lost some of the pink shade on your lid while you were blending out all those other colors, you just put a little bit more on top, just to kind of brighten it up again. So I'm gonna go back to the Salted Caramel and just start where the cherry color ended. I'm just stopping pretty much at the center of my eye. And I kind of want to add something different underneath, so I'm going to be taking this eyeliner, and it's just a shimmery gold. I'm going to put that right from the center of my lower lash line to the shimmery champagne color that we put in the inner eye corner. I'm doing this with a light hand too because I don't want it to be like all up in your business. I'm going to be using my trusty handy dandy Kat Von D tattoo liner, and I am just going to be doing kind of a winged liner, so let's do it. Now I'm going to be taking my Telescopic Shocking Extensions Mascara by L'Oreal. This just helps make your eyelashes look thicker. I still hate this feeling. It's so creepy. Oh my god, it looks like I'm about to cry. Okay, so as far as the lips go, I'm not gonna go crazy. I'm just gonna apply some moisturizer, or not moisturizer, chapstick, whatever, lip balm, I don't even know. I'm just gonna be taking my Jordana lip liner in Tawny, just going to outline my lips and filling them in too. Now that I'm done lining my lips and just defining them, I am going to be taking my baby lips, and this is in the color Soft, or Berry Soft. Huh? Get it? So this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I might be doing some more springy makeup tutorials. I don't know. Maybe. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time.